Hi, one and all present here. This is Surya, working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science, Full Stack Web Development. And today we are going to see about the mean stack in debugging. The mean stack, how it is moving with the debugging, how it happens, and how it moves with it. So mean stack is nothing but an identification, analyzing, and fixing errors in the application built methods. So the MongoDB, it is a database, and Express, it is a backend framework, and Angular is a front framework. Node.js is a runtime environment. So totally, it's a JavaScript framework debugging with equivalents. So each and everything has an agenda. Its agenda is introduction, history versions, and features, subtopics, examples, linear search, and real life application, mind map, puzzles, and tomorrow. And here the introduction, it comes under with the mean stack full development. That is a JavaScript framework. Debugging involves the front-end, back-end API along with the database layers. So this history and version, the Node.js is 2009 introduction, and they introduced the server-side JavaScript debugging. And AngularJS it is in 2010, Angular 2 plus 2016 onwards. It improves error handling and DevOps tools. The Express.js evolves with a middleware-based debugging. MongoDB introduced the performance monitoring tools along with the modern debugging tools, some as Node Inspector, MongoDB Complex, Postman, Chrome DevTools, and versus Code Debugger. Okay. And here we will move with the features. Some of the features has been given here. That is the API request, inspections, database query monitoring, breakpoint and step exclusions, error stack tracking, and logging mechanism, real-time error messages, performance profiling. So these are some of the features under this. And here I have given some of the subtopics. First thing is front-end debugging. Second one, backend. Third one, API testing. Fourth one, Mongo. Fifth one, middleware. And sixth one, the logging and the performance debugging and handling asynchronous errors. So here I have given a small programming codes that is comes under the backend error example. It comes with the get users and request and response users. It comes under the finding errors and the data. Through error, we can find out the response, that is JSON data, what happened inside the JSON data. So the problem we identify here is if the database fails, the server crashes everything and optimize the debugging versions. And here I have given the users aggressiveness, request and response problem and try how it constant data is moving along with the await users and find the rest JSON data. So catch errors, it have a catcher. So finally the response status will be 500 S and errors message. The proper error handling prevents the crashes along with that. Okay. And real life example settlement. So finally, we move with the real life debugging payment gateways API and resolving the slow database queries, fixing Angular routing errors, handling server crashes, improving API response time, and finally fixing login errors with the web apps. So the debugging tools daily to maintain the productions of the app. So here I have given the linear search for how the items has been checked and sequentially under the function method. The function method, it has I as a 0. So I, it is a user length, how the user has been used and it has been increased one by one, one by one. So the user is name, that is belongs to the name. So it comes return as a user I. So otherwise it gives the return null. So the finally the time completions, that is debug tip. If the search is slow, and the MongoDB indexes of the optimization queries, everything will be manually looped. So this loop will be happens under debugging methods. So this debugging methods comes under the main stacks. It comes Angular, template, routing, and this Angular. After the Angular, we have Express. We have only two errors in that, that is middleware error and the API failures. So finally, we have MongoDB issues. It comes with the slow queries index problem, along with the Node.js with asynchronous issues and memory leakage problems. So these comes under the debugging mean stacks along with the forensic accounting things. And this will be help us to template the errors with a proper way with the queries under the asynchronous issues. This asynchronous issues, what it will do, it goes with the memory leakage and it rectifies the memory leakage and it comes to the index problem. Finally, that index problem, what it will do, it goes with the middleware errors and the middleware errors will be slowed down and the routing issues will be rectified and everything has been completed. So here I have given a debugging process. What is wrong with this code? So I have given the request and response, constant results. They are asking the constant results along with the user find. So response, that is JSON result. So the result should be comes under the JSON product. So here user find, it is an asynchronous, right? It is a await or callback we want to use. Otherwise, it results as a promise. Okay. So tutorial video for your reference and tomorrow's interaction. Creating APIs using the Express. How we are understanding the asynchronous programming. First thing. Second, create a REST API using Express. Third, implement get post put delete method and connect the APIs with the MongoDB test API using the Postman. So finally, the basic errors handlings will be happens and it will be added one by one. And the structure of the rules and everything will be controlled properly with the help of the user management API. Okay, thank you.